Be'ezras Hashem Yisparach, we're here, Rosh Chodesh, Menachem Av, Kitzur Shulchan Yomi, Siman Kuf Ayin Zayin, Ice Vav, HaToifer Ksus Klein, B'Shmol Evikachavim, somebody who sews a beged of Klein for a guy, Toifer Kedarka, he can sew it regularly, Afapishak Sus Munach Al Rekvaisav, even though the garment is sitting on his lap. As long as he's not having in mind to benefit from the fact that he's being covered by this cloth. The sellers of clothing that are carrying it on their shoulders and it looks like they're wearing klayim, it is mutter as long as he's not intending to benefit from the clothing in the wintertime to keep him warm, or in the raining season to protect him from the rain. When we call Menachem, those who fear God's word would carry the clothing on a stick distant away from their body. Something that you dry your hands with, or that which they would dry themselves with after washing, or the napkin on the table, that they would eat on it, or the tablecloth, the tablecloths in the shuls, that they would read on. All these are asurim mishum klein, they have an isur klein on them. The viloin, a curtain, asur lasis miklein, can't be made out of klein, avo pareches. Shalifnei Aron Kodesh mutter, but the curtain that's hanging in front of the Aron Kodesh, that is permitted. Ois ches, agalis, the wagons, sheishla michsa, that have a cloth covering on them, shasarim noisim behem, the high elected officials would ride in these fancy wagons. There are those that even on the inside are draped with these cloths that are made out of klayim. They are sewed nistama bechute pishtan. It's still permitted to ride in this wagon. Do not lean on the bitstadim, on the sides where these cloths are hanging, because there is climb there. Do not sit on climb pillows in your very fancy stagecoach. Shehein climb. I am the Erhetiv, Siman Shin Aleph Sif Katan Beis. V'yesh matir, that those who say that it's mutter to sit on it, afil Shabbos al karb, to sit on the pillows, kimin shasuyim ba'ifin, she'ein nechbapim al. Since they're made in a way that they don't wrap around your sides, so it's not really considered wearing klayim, is sitting on klayim, and then that would be permissible. Siman Kuf Ayin Zayin Hokas Bechar Behema Tahira. And if you're listening to Torah Daf Yomi, we're learning Bechiras as well. Hokas Bechar Behema Ois Aleph Yisrael Sheyal Delay Behema Tahira Shalai Bachar. Of Yisrael, that his behema gives birth to a firstborn, mitzvah v'l'hakdisha, he has to be makdish it v'leimar hareza kayidesh. Shenemar takdish Hashem, lekef you should be makdish the bechar to Hashem. V'im loy hikdisha, and if he doesn't, miskadish me'ilav me'rachem, it still has kedushas me'rachem, automatically it's kaddish. The nice and nice of the kain bein shutam bein shenafa by mum, he has to give it to a kain whether it is complete or whether it has a mum. Even if it was born with a mum, still has to give it to the kain. Don't give it to the kain when it's still very young. It's not a respect for the kain that he has to deal with this baby calf. The bailam have to be metap with it until it grows a little older. How long is that? By the himazaka, it's shalishim yom. Ubegasa, by the himagasa, chamishim yom, it's 50 days. If he has no kain nearby to give it to, the owner has to take care of it until he finds a kain to give it to. If the kain says within the 30 or 50 days, to not only give it to me, I'll take care of it. If it doesn't have a mum, it's not permitted. It's like the kain is doing the yid a favor, but I'll take care of it for you and you don't have to. In order that he should be zeichet to be the one who gets to the bechar. It's like stealing from the other kahanim by buying the bechar off the Yisrael with the service of taking care of it. If it gets a mum techasman, the kain says, give it to me and I'll eat it. Mutter shari yachalach sheikh, because he can use it right now. So I'm willing to accept the bechar right now. It's mutter. If the kain does not want to take your bechar, and you say, here, Mr. Kain, he says, no thanks. The Bnei Kibizman has said, nowadays, giving someone an animal is a very big inconvenience. Yish by Terach Gadol Gadle Ashipa by Mum. Ein Rashayin is not permitted. Bnei Shanir Kibivaz Matanis Kehanim. I said over that whole halacha incorrectly. The halacha is, if the Kayin doesn't want to accept it, he is not allowed to not accept it because it's like he is being mevaza the matnas kahuna. When we call makam hayisrael asur litner le kayin kedei la'aknitai, but the Yisrael can't force a kayin to take it in order to cause him tsar. Or linkem in order to take revenge from him. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a bachar. I look like a big nice guy giving you a behemoth. I'm actually just trying to be mitzar the kayin. That's forbidden. The ma'isikain, and if he does, in a kayin sarf l'kabel, kayin does not have to accept it in that situation. If the Yisrael was negligent and he could have gotten out of having this bachar by selling it to a guy, and he did not, and now he's stuck with a bachar on his hand, in a kayin sarf l'kabel, the kayin doesn't have to accept it now when you created your own problem. Wait for it to get a mum, and then you can give it to the kayin. Nowadays, any bechor that you have to wait till it gets a mum. Show it to 3 bali Torah, and one of them should at least be baki in mumin. Umatir, and I say they matter it, they say it's a mum. Then he can shecht it. Then kasher eichlon I say mutter gam Yisrael. If it's kosher, you can eat it, and it's mutter even for Yisrael. You can't sell it in the marketplace. You can't weigh it out like regular meat. You can't give it to dogs. Basically, you still have to be knowing a bit of b'chayra chashivas to this. I say, a bechor that is born with a mum. If that place has people who are buckies and they are able to be moderate for him, show it to them yad. When they say it's mutter, in don't keep it around for too long. If it's within a year, you can wait until it's a year old. Then and if the matter it's close to almost a year old or already over a year old, you can't hold on it for more than 30 days. If he was over, he did keep it longer than that, it does not make it a psal. You just did the wrong thing. Shkayach, Hashem, we'll see you tomorrow.